After applying distilled water on the client's beard with my spray bottle, just a little bit to dampen it, I put on a leave-in conditioner and then I follow that with the oil. Now with the flat attachment on my blow dryer, I have the fan on one and the heat on one. I'm trying to loosen those curls, stretch them out a little bit, and make sure I get the underside as well. If you're pulling and you feel like it's pulling too hard, you need to stop and you need to pull the comb out and readjust. Do that until you can go all the way through the hairs. You don't want this to be an uncomfortable experience. Before shaping the client's beard, it's important to know his daily routine and how he styles it before he leaves the house. This client said he hits it with a wide tooth comb and then a pick. So that means I need to lock in the hairs picked out, which I just did with the holding spray before I grab my zero gap clippers and begin to shape the beard by hitting the loose hairs. It's important that we maintain a rounded shape. We're not trying to go straight down with everything. We want to make sure that the hair is shaped and contoured in a rounded shape. And you can see here, I'll have my pinky on my left hand. I'll have that on the client's chest or shoulder sometimes, and then I'll be touching the clipper, and this steadies my hand. This allows me to really fine-tune the hairs and cut just the hairs I want. You see, I do that all the time, steadying my clipper hand with the other one. So with one side, what I do to one side, I do to the other. And now I have to tilt him up, and then I round the underside of the beard as well. You want this beard to look round from all angles. So that means you need to shape it from a couple different angles like we've done. I typically don't reach across the client's face, but during some of these larger beard trims, that's where you see a lot of the strays coming off your beard. So you need to do it that way. Now I'm removing all the loose cut hairs with my air tool, being sure not to hit the client's ear or any sensitive area before picking it out one more time and seeing what we got. Looks like he's got a pretty nicely shaped beard. Now normally his left-hand side is a little weaker, but it seems like it's caught up, which is a good thing. So you'll see I won't go into his left-hand side as much as I do on this here side. It's important to notice that before you begin the shaping on which is his more prominent side, and you need to compensate as needed. Now, this is a downwards curved motion I'm doing. Again, across the front. Because you want to make sure there's not just removal of strays from the front view. You want it to be from the side view, from the rear view angle. You want there to be no strays at any angle. That's what really sets off your beard. And using that white background of my room as well as the paper towel on his chest, it just makes the dark hairs stand out more. As you can see, his beard looks super full because we got all the strays cut off of there, all the dead ends. It's just healthy, moisturized, protected hair. And after viewing the work from a couple different angles, I do some last minute touch-ups before finishing this beard trim. If you learned anything from this video or you want to see more, subscribe to my channel now. Appreciate you watching. If you got any questions, just put them in the comments.